look at the third down struggles the last two games, anything stand out as far as like teams playing you differently, listen more, different coverages, anything?
No, I mean, I think we saw a little bit two different things, in back-to-back weeks. I think I would first just say we haven't done a good enough job on first and second down. A lot of those have, last week we had 9 third and 8 plus, and so those are hard to execute. But I think it just goes back to, there's a different circumstance for each one of them. And, ultimately, I think the whole thing needs to be better. I mean, we need to do a better job getting open and protect better and find the guys. And so I think we just gone back to, that's kind of been our calling card here through the first 11, 12 weeks. Our ability, one of the best, if not the best in the league in third down. And last 2 weeks we haven't done a good enough job. So we know for our offense and what we're about, we got to get back to playing better on third down. I think it starts with doing a better job on first and second.
Is this a team that really needs a pep talk? It's just a matter of cleaning up those kinds of things?
I don't know a pep talk. I mean, look, we know it's at stake. I tell the guys all the time, and this is the Dallas Cowboys, and there's a lot at stake and what we're playing for and the opportunity we have, and so I don't think a pep talk's needed. I mean, this is a great opportunity. We're in a good position right now in the middle of December. This is what you play for, these moments, and I think we're all embracing it. It should be a lot of fun.
Is it easy to embrace the fact that you have another good defense that's pretty hot right now coming up on Sunday night?
Well, they're a good football team, and they played really well. They've won 5 straight, and one of the reasons is because of how good their defense has played. So they got good football players and can get to the quarterback. They're good on the back end and playing with a lot of confidence. So, it's a tough challenge every week. You know that. Our guys have been focused on, let's get back to being the offense that we've been all year. And that's a challenge. We've had 2 good days, and we continue to build on that. Yeah, I think Dak's, he's answered the bell every step of the way, and I'm 100% confident he'll do that Sunday night. We all go through adversity, and anytime you lose, it's easy for people on the outside to point that blame at that position. But we all have to do better, and I think when you look at that offensive performance, we all understand that. So he's not a rookie anymore, and a lot of that's for people at the barbershop to talk about. And I think for him, it's just he comes back to work and continues to try to get better. He works hard, he's good communicating, and I thought he's had really 2 good days.
But your owner did talk about it a little bit too, kind of fan the flames on the quarterback front. How do you think Dak handles that? How good is he at tuning out that outside?
Yeah, I mean, you think about it. He came into a 3rd and 8 in Seattle, 3rd play in the game, and hits an option route to Cole Beasley for a first down. And I think that's who Dak is. I mean, think about a rookie and 4th round pick, and really in May or in August some way, he's 3rd on the depth chart. I really don't think you get where he's gotten in his career, and probably started way before he got here by worrying about anything that's being said on the outside. And so I think he plays that way. He has that confidence with us, communicating, veterans, rookies, everybody in between. I think that's why he has the respect he has in this locker room. And ultimately, I think that's what's allowed him to play well. We all play well when we kind of eliminate the clutter in our lives and get out there and play with confidence. And as Coach Garrett says, a smile on your face. And I think he's done that. And, I really do think he'll have a lot of confidence going out there Sunday night.
Jason, do you feel like you guys have fallen into some patterns, some predictability on the offensive side?
No, I think it's just we haven't executed at key times. I mean, I think, it's easy to say that when you don't perform. They just performed better than we did. And I think we have a really good offense. We have a lot of full inventory of weapons, both in the run and the pass. And so that's worked for us. We've done a lot of good things. And so when you have a hiccup, it's a lot of times it's easy to kind of go down that road. And I think the best thing our team's done is just, hey, let's get back on track. And a lot of that's just simple execution stuff. You certainly aren't going to win many games when you're 2 for 24 and 3rd down. And so, you build on the good and understand what you haven't done well. And I think that's what our team's done. That's kind of what we've done back since March. We've done it when Tony went down and different things have came up throughout the way. And so I believe that we'll get back on track with that and understand it's simple execution stuff. And that's not easy. I mean, every week it's a new challenge and good opponents.
when you talk about getting back on track, you're going into another Sunday night football game. Does that add any pressure? How does that impact getting back on track?
Yeah, no, I don't think it affects. I mean, as the Dallas Cowboys are winning, you know, it's a great opportunity, you know, to see Al and Chris and those guys, and that's a great opportunity and platform to be able to play. And so that's something you embrace, you know, when you have this opportunity to get drafted here or come on and be a part of this team. And, you know, you can't allow that to get in the way. I mean, it's next opponent up, and I think that's the way our team's approached it. Yeah, Michelle's my favorite. Michelle's my favorite. Well, no. Christy's my favorite. Sure. Yeah. Michelle's my favorite of the three. You know what I mean? So, Christy's my all-time favorite. Yeah. You kidding me? She's been around forever, huh?
Is there any advantage in that Tampa doesn't do this very often, and you guys do it a lot?
I don't think so. I mean, you know, I'm sure they're saying the same message of, you know, I really do. I believe a lot in Coach Garrett's message of it doesn't matter where it's at or when it's at, you know, opportunity to go play, and I'm sure they'll approach it the same way. You know, stakes are high at this point in the season, and not only for us but for them as well. And I really don't think that plays a part in the game.
Jason played against the faster defense this year.
I think Tampa is one of the fastest defense. I would say they would be. You know, they're up front, they're fast and explosive. But you look at these linebackers. I mean, they're built for speed, and they get to the ball in a hurry. They're undersized in some ways, but they play physical, and you see it back on the back end too. And Grimes has done that his entire career, and so they fly around. They make a lot of plays, and that can be challenging because they are, you know, they diagnose so quickly and get to the ball.
Is it realistic to expect you guys want to keep up the kind of offense you were, given the opponents that you're playing now, the defenses, just the time of year, things get a little tighter?
Well, I sure hope so. I mean, I believe that's the formula. You know, I think that's the way this offense is built. And, you know, when you go down this stretch and into the postseason, you know, that's what you hope for. And so I believe that. I believe that, you know, when you look at the structure of this, how we try to run the ball and our identity up front, and then with our play-action game and our weapons on the outside, we believe that we can play that style of offense and be really successful.